Okay guys, so it is officially February, and that means that it is almost Valentine's Day. So I need to talk to you guys about Valentine's Day, but before I even get into it, let me just say that I love the United States of America. I think you guys are great. I love everything about you, and I have nothing bad to say about the US. But the other day, I found out what you guys do for Valentine's Day, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I borfed. I freaking borfed everywhere. I actually can't believe what you guys do for Valentine's Day. So let me explain here. First of all, Valentine's Day is supposed to be about love, but you guys go out and you buy this generic pack of Valentines, I guess you call them. It's like $6 for this box of generic cards, and a bunch of them are duplicates, and you just fill them out and give them to everybody. Sometimes you'll attach awful quality candy to it, which seems more like a punishment than a gift. But this is what I don't understand about what you guys do. You give this stuff to everybody. So just to be clear, let's say there's a girl that you really like in your class who you want to be your Valentine. And at the same time, there's a bully in your class who ruins your life every single day. Well, in America, guess what? They both get the same thing because everyone has to get equal stuff for some reason. I don't know why. But you give the person that you like and the person that you hate the exact same thing on a day that is meant for the person that you love. Please explain to me how this makes any sense. What is the point of this day in the US? I don't get it. You see, in Canada, we do things differently, and in my opinion, correctly. We use this day to tell the person that we love how much we love them. So let me walk you through a typical Valentine's Day in Canada. So the first thing you do is in the morning, while they're on their way to class or wherever they're going, you single them out and locate them, and then boom, into the back they go. Now we usually rent a van for this. Van rental sales are through the roof on Valentine's Day, and it's expensive. It shows that you care. So for about 30 minutes, all your future Valentine will see is pitch black, until suddenly lights come on, and surprise, you've rented out an entire warehouse for them. Do you know how expensive it is to rent out an entire warehouse for somebody? It shows that you care. It's romantic. Now at this point, they're wondering what's going on, where am I? Am I safe? And that is when you reveal to them what we in Canada called the Feast of 1,000 Hearts. Now this is a very romantic gesture because do you have any idea how hard it is to acquire 1,000 hearts? There's all different sizes of hearts, different animals. It takes weeks to clear out an entire forest to get all these hearts. So now, after they're done eating, the lights dim down. Not all the way off, just low. Low enough where they can still see, but not clearly. And that is when you place in front of them a chocolate statue that resembles somebody that they have recently lost, but they love very much. So for example, it could be like their dead grandma. Do you know how expensive and romantic it is to have a life-size, lifelike chocolate statue made of somebody who isn't even alive anymore? It's a lot of work. Now because it's so dark, they will see this thing and they will think, oh my goodness, is my grandma still alive? What's going on here? And that's when you burst out. Nope, she's still dead. But surprise, it's me. Will you be my Valentine? This is such an impactful, surprising thing for them. Now, this is where things get interesting because now that you've revealed yourself as their potential Valentine, they have the choice now to accept or decline. Now, if they decline, which they often do the first time, that's when you reveal, surprise, your parents are here as well, and they're dangling over this shark pit. So now you slowly lower them into the shark pit, and you say, I can stop this if you'll be my Valentine. And then right before the shark gets the parents, you reveal yourself. Surprise, it's actually just me. Will you be my Valentine? So now this is good because at this point, if they say no, you can say to them, listen, I can do this all day long. I've got about 50 more surprises set up for you, so your best is just be my Valentine, and this can be done with. And at this point, usually, they will agree to be your Valentine. And this is actually how I met my wife. We've now been together for 13 years almost, all because of the romantic things we do here in Canada on Valentine's Day. So if you're in America and you're wondering, oh, like when am I going to meet my wife? What do I do? How do I meet girls? How do I get them to commit to a relationship? This is why. It's because you're giving out these cheap candies and paper cards to everybody. They can't even tell that you care about them. They probably think you have a crush on everybody. So be like Canada, get more specific, get more passionate and romantic. That's what Valentine's Day is all about. And I think you'll see a big improvement in your love life. Now, speaking of love, as always, I have my Patreon supporters locked in my basement, and I thought for Valentine's Day, I'm gonna do something a little bit special, and I'm gonna dump down an entire bucket of those little cinnamon hearts. Everyone loves those little cinnamon hearts. That'd be a nice treat for them. However, I couldn't actually find the cinnamon hearts. I just dumped down a few buckets of cinnamon powder, just pure cinnamon powder, and I think they enjoyed it. I heard some people yelling about not being able to breathe or something like that, but it was the thought that counts. My intentions were good, so that's gotta count for something. Anyways, if you would like to join the Patreons in the basement, there's a link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.